Loading in. All of us, welcome back to Autonauts. What I have done since I said goodbye last was I played around with the massive tower of wool with the kiln pottery class. That's not a bad name for them, pottery class. So I still need to change it up a little bit, but I moved Potter to do nothing right now, and I made a second station that just makes a bunch more pots. And then one particular guy whose whole job is just to move the pots. So this Potter, new Potter, didn't name him anything different. Old Potter's gonna get a new name. He just makes raw pots, and then Firer picks them up, cooks them here, and puts them in this box for, one moment, puts them in this box for dishes. And what I've found is even if I can try and get all of the automation in one bot, and be really happy with that one bot being really efficient at the tasks it can do, it's not as fast as just having a different bot per job. So right now, Jar Maker is still doing everything all itself to make these jars for the leeches, but new Potter just makes raw pots, 6 at a time, so it works pretty well. This one I played around with a little bit. I made a flower pot, put a flower in a pot. It's kind of fun, but I don't know the purpose of it other than decoration. It's a little tricky to make because you need the flower seeds and fertilizer, and I don't want to go get a bunch of flower seeds right now. So as cute as that is, that's going to have to wait. I am sure I'm going to need a bunch of bricks, so I'm going to set this one to do raw bricks, and that one to do raw bricks, and I have to set up one more person there. And the other thing that I did was I built a bunch more water wheels. I terraformed a little bit, I built some more. I still want to build more. I found a neat little thing. You can mouse over any of these belt poles and see your power consumption versus your power generation. And right now I have in 200 power consumption compared to 1,100 power generation on this one little line. Well, let me tell you what, if all of these bench saws are working at the same time, they burn through that power pretty quick. And I moved the building sign here. I intend to upgrade all of these to the belt tables and change how they work. Because, again, while I have this one bot that unloads everything and then picks everything up, that's still just not as fast as if I have one guy who's just loading and one guy who's just moving stuff. Like, look, right now, the saw is not doing anything. It is not sawing. It could be sawing if one person was just endlessly loading into this and another was endlessly picking it up. But now it's dead space. So even as fast as and efficient as this saw is, which I found out they make 3 planks instead of 2, so that's nice. It's slow right now. It also might be because this is full. Yeah. I upgraded these things at great pain to myself. This one, I accidentally unstacked it when I was moving the plank storage because I had to pull it forward one and over one, and I broke all of the bots that pull from plank storage. So I had to hunt throughout all of these guys to find anyone who used planks. Any of these guys that used planks. I don't think I fixed this guy who uses planks. But bitter storage, so that works pretty well. I still need to do the pegs. I'm just not mentally prepared for that. I tried getting some bots that automated moving steel metal plates and metal poles up here, because a lot of the things that we're going to be building are going to need them. I don't think they're working quite right yet, but I won't find out until these things get empty. The problem that I had is it doesn't seem like they pick up the cart. So I tried to get it to where they themselves will take the cart down, disengage from the cart, load the cart up, and then bring it back. But when it gets down to this last part right here, find nearest crude cart in an area, and that area being the metal works, they never seem to find the crude cart. And I'm not sure why. So, we'll find out. I made a list of things that I know that I need to do. And there's a few little fun things that I have not put on this list. I need to change how Mortimer works. He's, I don't think, gonna do good, because we still need sand. I mean, I'm not using a lot of mortar right now, but I'm probably going to have to here in just a bit, so we're probably going to get a Mortimer too. Things I need to do is I need to build a masonry to deal with just these big rocks and turning these big rocks into the smooth rocks. And I have read if you chisel this, you will get a big rock. So I think I'm going to set up a masonry station right here to make a bunch of those big rocks, because they're pretty much going to be standard in every one of the buildings going forward. I also looked at a bunch of the recipes for the food going forward. Let's see. Which one would be a good one? Apple cake? So apple cake is the next tier, tier 6. So this is what we're going to need for our colonists to be happy. There's apple cake and apple Danish. No. What is it? Apple pie. There's 2 of the tier 5 foods. That says tier 5, and apple cake says tier 6. Well, I forget how it worked, but jam plus pastry equals pie. And then the pie, I think that is the cake, raw cake. Where's the raw cake? Is that the raw cake? Yeah, that's raw cake. Cake batter. We need jam plus cake batter to get the apple pie, or the apple cake. I don't think the pie goes into much, but it uses dough. And then the Danish, I think, is the highest of all of the apple fish pie. That sounds gross. The apple Danish is the highest of all of the apple foods, so this is what we're going to stick with. And it needs eggs and dough and butter. So the one we're going to be needing next is this, which is butter and fresh water. And flour, good flour, and good flour uses a grist mill, and cereal seeds. So I need to set up basically bread production. And then right behind that, I need to set up a farm that uses cows and chickens. So masonry, a dough works, a farm. I need to automate building better bricks. I have researched better metal tools. If we go all the way over here, we can upgrade. Oh, I have to walk over here. Yeah, I can't just click it remotely. I can upgrade these things, if you remember, but it was like too massive for me to consider doing. That's because it uses a lot of the new bricks and whatnot and metal plates. But I need to upgrade the metal works so that I can start doing the next research. I will need better toys. I will need the tier 5 toys. And I will need to figure out how to make medicine with the leeches. And clay pots, yeah. And I will need to make better clothes yet again. The dress will not be sufficient for all of these beautiful little colonists. So, that's my list. Once again, as I have it written. Masonry, dough works, better bricks, better metalwork, better toys, medicine, better clothes, and a cow farm. That's all the stuff that I have to do to get these guys up to the next level. And why I want them to the next level is numbers. Basically, it's numbers. The last 2 easy ones are cooking technology and dairy farming. And then we're in the 1 million. And it's not going to get easier from there. The thing that I want really bad right there is the steam train. And that's 10 million. So it's time to start getting these guys ready for the next level. Tier 5. I don't know what medicine is weird. Do I really need to get 5 million before I can get them to tier 5? Doesn't make sense. I'll figure it out. But I can't even research that because I don't have dough. So Gonna, I think, start with the bread works. Just follow that little tree down and see where it goes, just so I can get some of the easy research. I did at one point, just so that I would have it, build the millstone and a crude oven, which requires flooring. I have flooring. I have flooring available. We can take care of that for you. I'm not going to do walls right now, but there's some flooring for you. I have not even put them down yet. I just built them and then destroyed them. Deleted them so they'd be in my inventory. Crude flour. Requires cereal seeds. Okay. 1, 2. Nice. Crude flour. Not good flour. Crude flour. And crude oven. We can make honey glazed carrots and crude bread. Well, we don't want that, I don't think. Let's double check. No, I looked at dough. I know what we need for the dough. It's good flour. So, let's build the one thing that I haven't built yet is... Oh, I did build a kitchen table. Okay, kitchen table. Kitchen table. You go down right there. You also want a floor because you're just so pretty. And we'll see if we can't make good flour here. And you need walls. I knew it was coming. I just want to learn right now. I don't want to actually have to build things. So we'll seal everyone in. No one escapes. There we go. Crude dough. Requires watery porridge and crude flour. That's not what we want. So, you know what? We're going to have to officially go and let's just backtrack here. There's my apple pie. Here's my apples. So, apple pie requires pastry, which requires in a kitchen table good flour, which comes from this thing, which I haven't unlocked yet. Upgrade the rotary quern. Okay. Am I to a point where I can upgrade it? I'm not. So somewhere's level 4 cooking technology. I am confused. And I'm also locked in here, so I can't get out even if I wanted to. Did it? Farming technology. Okay, so that does need crude dough. So I need to make the crude dough first, I guess. Yes. Do I have a door? I do have a door. There we go. Be happy. So we do need crude door. Crude door? Blah. So we do need crude dough, even if we're not going to actually make any bad bread. Just 2 of these things. And watery porridge, which I have not made before, but I bet it's cereal and water. Watery porridge. In the crude mixing pot, we do 2 cereal, 2 things of water, and a clay pot. Okay, so just so I have one to use, I will need a crude mixing bowl. If you guys could make that for me, please and thank you. I guess this is where we're going to see if my plank guy's working right. Planks and poles. Where are you guys at? Construction. It looked like I had them fixed, so it's probably they just won't build up there because I moved the sign all the way down here. Let's go ahead and hit upgrade on this since we're here. I did also make a table saw for the beams. Crude metal plate. I have one laying right there. I haven't automated the delivery of the crude metal plates yet, but they should take care of the rest. You upgrade right over here. I have crude metal plate. two of them just preemptively. Put that down there. You right there. Pick you. Have a plate. And then last but not least, I think there's the pole. Yep. And for that, I will need to be able to click on crude metal plate. Yes. Pole guy. Pole supplier. What's up with you, dude? You aren't moving to the thing. Oh no, it is the plank. It is plank. Plankers. Okay, plank. What are you doing? Oh, you're working. Okay. I'm sorry. I just didn't give you the credit you deserve. He was probably distracted by some of this stuff, but that's gonna definitely put a hurts on our power consumption if these things ever get empty, which they're fairly full. Like most things in this game, it doesn't actually seem to go to full. Looks like 470 something is full as far as they're concerned, but I like the look of these. They're working pretty well. I couldn't delete it, but I found out that I could move this thing, so I just kind of tried to get it out of the way. I think I'm gonna have to put some double storage, like do looking into each other for rocks and pegs right here, just because I'm not gonna have enough room, and I'm running out of rocks. So, not right now. Right now they're full. But when I say, hey, build some stuff out of rocks, there's a hurting on these, which is why I have so many people just mining rocks. What was I doing? Yes, crude mixer. You just put you right there for now. Watery porridge. Get two of these. And clay pot and a bowl, and I will go make soup. And with that, I have made crude dough. So I'm gonna throw that in over here on this thing, and in a short while, because of all of the wuv I have stacked up, like that right there, that's 1,000 times 100, I will get my research for better baking, and then we'll come back to this. Next up, I need to figure out what to do with farms. I definitely got a fair bit of stuff, like a hay baler that requires one of those shaped stone blocks that I'm talking about. A hen house I haven't played with. I got the shearing shed for sheep that I haven't worried about since I have this guy doing his thing. That's worked out pretty well. A feeding trough, which sounds pretty interesting. I'm not sure exactly how they work, so let's build one of those. That might be my answer to the hay bale problem, where before I couldn't get them to stop forever unloading a hay bale. I couldn't think of a way anyways. So maybe the feeding trough, they just put a hay bale in there and it's considered full, and I can get someone to automate the feeding of hay. And then I also might have a way of baling hay more efficiently, which is kind of a sad thing because that pitchfork didn't see an awful lot of action. Just not something I've had to worry about in the grand scheme of my life. Crank all the way over here. Gotcha. I can probably move these guys back. Feeding trough. Let's get over here and slap it down, shall we? I think I'm gonna have to... No, stop it. Exit, there we go. I think I'm gonna have to dig up some grass. And I think I'll put it down right there next to the barn. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 3 wide. Yeah. Grain chucker. Yeah, he just feeds extra grain. If we get too much grain and not enough straw, feeds it to these suckers. Shovel. We need a shovel. Shovel. Right next to a shovel. Go get the shovel. And dig up some grass. The sheep will gladly eat it. Drop that there, and let's see what it looks like, shall we? A lot like the furnace, it looks like. I don't know if it's considered full or not. Well, I guess it's full. I can't put any more in there. Okay. And when those guys wake up, I guess they'll go have a nice little munchie. So we also got, it is done over here. Shearing station, we'll worry about later. Got the hay baler. So if I set that down right there, and we'll change what the baler does. He's gonna get a new brain. So stop that, drop all that, and get over to me. Then you just wait there for a little while. I still have hay bale in my hand. I thought I put you up. Maybe I picked up an extra one somewhere. Whatever. I need grass cutter. I need you to stop for just a little while. Oh, you don't have anything in your hand. Yeah, we need to go get a scythe. Okay, well, I suppose I can just give it back to you when you're done with it. We're just gonna leave the bale picker to do what his thing. Cow feeder. Cow feed? Yeah, cow feed. I know I don't technically have any cows yet, but I like the sound of it more. So we're gonna let this guy keep storing food. What cow feeder is gonna do, he's gonna pick up hay bales until his hands are full, unless we're out of bales. And then he's gonna find a trough. Any trough will do. I actually want to, for now, just kind of restrict that, make it long like that, yeah. And add to the trough until your hands are empty. Not until hands empty, yeah. See, now here's the question is, do I want to... I'm gonna do like what I do with the suppliers for my construction team. Is I'm gonna have him do it by default. He's just gonna look for a trough, move to it, add to it, do it until his hands are empty, and then if he can't add anymore, he's just gonna error out and start all over. Yeah, I like that. That way, he doesn't just sit at one trough for a long little while waiting to add food to it. Let's see. Let's watch him go. Yep. Nice. And say these guys, they still only work until the storage is full. At least the cutter. The baler will do what the baler can do for as long as he can do. If he finds 5 pieces of grass, he's gonna make some hay bales. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then the bale loader will store them. And, yeah. Oh, we're actually out of fleece. Oh, we got a pile of fleece right there. That he just can't see because it's a little out of his range. Find sheep. Find nearest fleece. Need to expand this range up by 1 because he's been shearing some sheep in the corner of the room, in the corner of the farm, and all of their fleece has gone unused. There you go. Good job. Yeah, we're actually out of fleece there. Goodness gracious. Are we going through that many toys? What are we missing here? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like everything's working just the way it's supposed to. But for some reason, we don't have enough fleece. Maybe it's because I added some extra colonists. But we gonna make some more sheep. just to try and keep up with the demand. Let's do that once more. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, so that's an extra 2 sheep. Hopefully, with us feeding them the way we are, they will keep up with their numbers pretty well. I don't know if only one animal can eat from this at a time or what. Because some of them are still eating grass. You'd think with the space, a few of them could eat from it at the same time. Something I'll have to look up. But I think that'll work fairly well now. Here's just hoping we don't run out of toys. So we only had 3 dolls left, and that thing was getting a little on the low side. So something that I do want to figure out how it works is the Crude shearing shed. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for sheep to be full and need shorn. Because it doesn't have any sort of instructional input. Like some of them will say, put this in to get this. No such thing with that. It's just an input. So I paused the shearer. I'm going to sit here and wait for one to be like, trim me, and I'm going to see if I can throw it in there or not. And see if I get like extra fleece or what. Because you get nothing, what is it? Yeah. There's the whole hold Alt to see. Alt tells me nothing. Nothing. Okay, so that's a full sheep. In you go. I guess it just sits there? There are 3 spots. I guess let's pick 3 full sheep. Watch it scatter them to the wind. I don't know. I do not know. Do I need more sheep? Careful. Nope, can't get in there. Okay. Well, you get back to work, because those sheep are getting fluffy. And I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to go to the wiki on this one. Okay, so it looks like this works a little bit differently than what I thought it would. So I'm going to have to dig up some grass. It says that if the sheep need shearing, they will go to the station automatically. So we're going to put it in the pen here with them and see what happens. Let's move some of the grass out of the way. The sheep will eat it in time. Can I move this thing with animals in it? Yes. I guess I shall get some shears. Oh, funny how I still only have crude shears. Where am I making those? Right there. And see if you have to click on the bench with it. Because this guy definitely isn't heading over there to them. So I have 3 sheep. I'm hoping for 6 fleece. Double my profits. No? Okay. Let's see. If you place a shed within 15 tiles of your sheep, they will automatically go in this structure once they need shearing. Up to 3 sheep fit in the structure at the same time. A player or bot can then use shears and interact with the structure itself. Doesn't seem like I can. I have shears. What? Oh. Wrong click. Silly of me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I saw 1 extra sheep get in there. So it does look like I get double return. That is nice. Actually, if I just scroll down here on the wiki a little bit, my second monitor, I straight up see I get double the fleece. So, time to reprogram sheep shorner. Okay, it's a little bit jerky, but that work. He finds things in the shearing shed, he shears them, he finds fleece, he moves to it, picks it all up. I used a lot of his memory just to do this little thing that supposedly makes their picking up a little bit faster. If you get rid of the move, makes it just a tiny bit faster. Not sure if it's worth it. When he goes there, I've tried putting the stow item in this spot after this exit on error to stop him from just switching on and off of his shears all day long. I don't know if that will break his order or not. I could put it all the way at the ends. Yeah, he would miss out on one pickup. I think that might error him. That actually might error him. He might hit that and might error, so we'll leave it there for now. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait for some sheep to shear and come check sheep to shear the shorn the sheep and shearing them and see if he's picking them up or not. But he moved a nice full stack over there, which were then promptly taken. It was promptly taken and made into wool and made into little toys. So I'm gonna call that good on that front for now. I kind of don't like the look of this. Nope. You good? I didn't hit play. Play. Let's see if he does. Shears that. Can't do it anymore. Picks it up. Yep. Okay, so he gonna work. Can't do that anymore. Yep. And let's see, make sure you have shears in hand. Yep. Okay. So that works. Nice. What's next? I will need cows. Cows. This cow right here. You are now going to get to come and live with the sheep. Because I know I'm going to need butter. I'm going to need milk. So we're going to just start the process right now. Going to build some liquid storage. Right there. Yes, please. And we'll get ready to start milking a cow. I don't know if they will share the trough or not. It looks like maybe. I need to figure that out. I looked at the wiki. It doesn't say if it can be used by multiple animals or not. But they aren't going out into the wide wilderness, so I figure it's working fairly well. I did want to make the barnyard just a little bit bigger. I planned to in the long run anyways. So maybe I'll just preemptively size that up and add an extra feeding trough. Since I planned to do that anyways. It's one of the reasons I made it to where that guy would look at this whole spot, as I planned on putting a few feeding troughs down. Let's see, did I make any extra gates? I did. I'm so smart. Let's put an extra gate in right there. Yes. Did some panic clicking right there. But I done milked a cow. I built a big storage, so that will hold a lot of milk. And I got a bot trained for it, but now I gotta clean up his inventory. Because the cows are like sheep. If you wait too long, they're like, no, don't need it. Gotta wait another cycle. So, okay, really, all things considered, that's a rather simple script, I think. I mean, we only have the one cow, but if his hands are empty, he goes and gets a bucket. Otherwise, he waits for a full cow, milks the cow, adds it to storage. Go do it, my dude. I think now the trick is I need to find more cow and figure out what to do with all the poop they're leaving around. One more cow all the way up there that I found. Go get that cow. And there's another cow right there. We'll go and some more. There's lots of cow. There's lots of cow. Maybe we just get one more cow and we make lots of baby cows with the barn. Doing what barns do. Might be a little bit easier. Okay, 3 more cows made, total of 5. Yeah. 5 cows being happy cows. They aren't in California though, so I don't know about that. Looks like, yeah, they are both eating from the trough at the same time. Good deal. Good deal. Yep, everything seems to be working well on this side of the farm. And just wait for more milk. I don't know how to make butter yet. that might be something that we have to get with the next level of cooking. Butter churner? Yeah. Yeah. We're researching it now, it looks like. Level 4 farming technology? No, that is not what we're researching now. Let's see. We are in level 4, are we not? Dairy farming. Oh. That's that thing that I skipped. Well, we're gonna do bread first, then dairy. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Also, there was some little certificate that I was getting for dairy farming. See, this one I feel is not true. Sheep penned. I mean, I have more than 10. Sorry, I've done more than 0. I don't think I have 10. But why does that say 0? Cows penned, 0. Fish, I haven't done anything with fishing, which I did hear that's how you get a canoe, so I might need to go do some fishing. I wish you could just click it and see what your rewards are, but you can't. So, yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I need to do to get that. Okay, so it seems a little convoluted, but it seems as though what the problem was is my aesthetic choices, because I put a barn around the sheep, it didn't count as a pen. Because when I put them in here, the thing started counting up. So, I'm breeding up to 10 sheep, and stuffing them in this little pen. Even this little pen doesn't seem to count as a pen, so... And... this should be it. Yay! Arbitrary, I say. Oh, another variant. Mark 1 variant, though? I'm past the Mark 1. Hey, it's, the robot from the Jetsons. I don't remember her name. Never a huge fan of the Jetsons, but nice to know. Okay. Sheep be free. Go live your life. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the cows. Hey, I'm messing around with cows and whatnot, and I got buttered bread, naan, carrot curry, fish pie, pumpkin pie, mushroom pie, apple pie, berry pie, good bread, good dough, pasty, good flour, millstone, good oven grillstone, bristolstone, whatever. So yeah, I had messed something up. I think when I was trying to teach the guy how to pick up metal poles, I put a metal pole in the hand of the scythe maker. We didn't have any crude scythes. We ran out of hay. So I've just been trying to supplement the yeah, no, don't dig it up. No, stop, goodness. Switch. Hate that. If you have a shovel in your hand and you click to move somewhere, you are just going to dig that spot up. If it's diggable, you're gonna be digging it. But yeah, I've been trying to help get the hay numbers back up. It also probably doesn't help that I bred a bunch more sheep, so I might need to get another few bots in on hay baling duty, just to supply and demand and all that. And then I need to go pick some more research. But first, cow food. Okay, I've gone and redesigned the farm just a little bit to where this thing counts as one whole pen. And this should be the last cow I need to get the total for this certificate. Let's see what I get. Yep. Okay. I get a Mark 1 variant again, which I don't need. Don't recognize that one. And that's it. Okay, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I've devoted the time. I had to upgrade this storage. Well, I didn't have to, but it was getting full. So, upgraded that. Those sheep are getting sheared, let me tell you what. But I think that's about that for now. I did put some milk in there, so we're working on the dairy farming upgrade. Let's go look at all of these just so that I can close out that. see the food that I got that I don't care about making. I can't check any of that. Okay, we'll just leave that there. What about you? Let's check and see what I can make here. Good dough. Buttered toast, pastry. Those things that I know about. I still need butter. We do need to upgrade this, though. Millstone. I don't know how I get a millstone off the top of my head. We'll probably need to upgrade that, too. I think it's time to work on my stone people right here. So let's put down some extra storage and upgrade it, because I have a feeling I'm gonna want bigger. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Where? Did I use it all? I want to see. I'm gonna bet it just makes so much sense. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, there's where you get a millstone. 3 rough blocks. Okay. I'm gonna bet though that this thing needs to go in pallets. Yep. Not in regular storage. So I need to get some pallets. Let's do a millstone. We need 3 of these. He's gonna go cart off here. He's gonna load him up. And 1 millstone. I don't think I'm gonna need an awful lot of these, so I might not automate the construction of them. But we'll see. Let's drop that right there, just so that it's a little bit closer for all the stuff I need to do. Bleep. Up. And throw you there. Make this metal pole. Oh, I need 3 of them. That's fine, I can only carry 2 at once. Oh, not the plate. You guys park too close to each other. And ta-da! We can make better flour. You can go. Where did I have you? I have you right there. You don't fit there. Is it because there's a charger in the way? My dude. I'm gonna need you to step over here with me. Just have a word real quick. Thank you. And then see. Yeah, there we go. And it's gonna want floors. Well, lucky for you, I still have floors. And it's gonna need power. Okay. Getting more fun. Ooh, let's see. I have made some more of these. Nope, I have not. Okay. So we'll slap down a row of these to get built and upgrade you all at the same time. Be bigger. 4 wooden beams. Do I still have any gates? Doors? I don't think I have any more doors. I don't. But luckily, the building team is right there. So if I just slap down a door right there, it will get taken care of for me. Okay, here's my rock moving team. I built some super storage for both of them because these things take up so much space. Like, again, I can get 500 logs in one of these, but only 200 stones. Normally, like, one of these things stacks to 100. So, these things just eat a lot of space. So I did bigger ones. I had to split this in half because if ever there's a stone on the ground like that, these guys can't see to mine. So the rock team gets this half. This guy, what did I name him? Big Rocker. He gets these 4 spots. And I got just a little storage guy throwing that in. And then I have Rock Shaper, who pulls from this, turns it into smooth, stores in there. So that's the 3-person team for this little go of it. I did also string a belt across to this spot right here. I might rearrange it a little bit. I don't know. I'm rather particular about these things. But I'm all out of those for now. So I'd have to make some more. But I could move that one to there and that one to there. Well, actually, I do have just straight up move command. So if we go like that, and like, oop, went too far. That, yeah. So this thing is powered now, and it can make flour or good flour. And crude dough, we can make good dough, but good dough still needs crude dough. So we're gonna have to set up another kitchen table just to make good dough. And then another one to make pastries. And that thing needs bricks. So next on my list is I'm gonna make bricks. I'm gonna have to make a big kitchen for all this bread stuff. Knew it was coming, but goodness gracious. I might need to just make bigger cereal storage silo right now, but brick makers. Potter, are you ready for your new job? Not you, Potter, but you, Potter. This thing needs so much stuff. So much wool in the way too. How do I want to do this? For one, Potter, we can make it just come get clay until your hands are full. That's a simple one. Take from clay until your hands are full. We'll name you Bricklayer, and then come to this spot right there. Unload until your hands are empty. And just do that forever. That's a fairly simple thing. And then we're gonna need to get another guy. Straw for bricks. Your job will be to come over here and get from the straw storage until your hands are full. And then go over here and drop it off in the brick station until your hands are empty, and do that forever. And then we're gonna need a brick water for bricks. You will come down here and get a water pail if your hands are empty. Not a repeat, not a repeat. If. Get out of here with that repeat. If your hands are empty, go get a metal bucket. And then move to our freshwater supply. And use that. Let's see. If your held object empty. Then go to our clay station, which I can't see because of the wall, and add to the clay station until your held object is empty. Until held object's empty. Yeah. And do that forever. And I even have a bucket for you to start with. I think that will work. One thing that we're going to want to change is Bricklayer. I want you to do this. Forever, yes, but not forever. I don't want a massive stack of bricks here. So we're going to put in one little tag right here. No. Not a repeat. If this thing is empty, go fill up your hands. And that should work fairly well. If he still has clay in his hands, he'll still move there and drop it off till it's empty. Otherwise, he will only go get more clay if this thing runs out. Yes? I think so. He has one more in his hand, and then we'll see what happens. Yep, then he just sits there in a loop. Okay. That works fairly well. Then we'll get one more guy. At least one more. Brick. Fire. Your job is to go over here and pick up a brick and do that until your hands are full. Until hands full. And then go over here and do that until your hands are empty. Yes. We'll put some errors right there, so. Then grab the brick and put it in. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think bricks go in that storage. I should have checked that. Yep, they need the big pallet. Okay, so let's just have you do that forever for now. Yeah, why not? Let's get a queue of bricks going while I build some storage. Okay, one storage later. I'm not sure if it's the size that I want it to be. Or not the size. I did make it bigger because it only held 100 bricks by default. But I'm not sure if that's where I want it in the long run. Let's see. So then you're gonna go and you're gonna pick up those bricks until your hands are full. We'll see if we can't put the speedier. Supposedly that makes it a little bit faster, so. I actually don't know if he needs to move to bricks, because it says that they can pick up within a range. Let's try getting rid of that. Let's just try getting rid of that and see what happens. Then I want you to move to the storage and unload those bricks until your hands are empty. And then, not that repeat, we'll do this until the kiln is empty. And then repeat that forever. Yes. Let's see if he... Nope. Gotta get that move in there. Okay. Drop all that stuff. Let's record. Let's put that move back in there. I thought that they might be able to reach just far enough. I'd read that they could reach all the way around them. I guess they can't. That should work. Now the question is, who do I want to turn off the system? Who goes until they can't go anymore? Okay, since he technically had the memory for it, Brickfire, he's gonna be our turn off. So there should always be a stack of raw bricks there ready to go. It's he's just not gonna take them and put them there if this is full. He's not gonna take them, fire them, and store them if that's full. The brick layer is always going to work until there are bricks there, is how I should have it set. Yeah, if they're empty, they'll go get bricks, but if there are bricks there, then they wait for that spot to be empty. So that should sort itself out fairly well. What's going on here? Oh, goodness gracious! Until hands are empty. Wait, drop those. Drop it. Now go. Next up, I think I'm going to fix Mortimer. I'm gonna make him a little bit simpler, in that I don't want him doing so much. I'm just gonna go get a bucket. Any old bucket. If your hands are empty, the ever classic, if I can click the right thing. And then you're gonna go to a water source and get some water. And you're going to do that. If your held item is empty, and then you're gonna go add it to that, and you repeat until your held object is empty. And you do that forever, Mortimer. That... Boop. Forever, yeah. And I even got a bucket for you to use. I'll leave the brain in there, because why not? But, that's his life now. Then I'm gonna get another one. We're just gonna name him Lester. Mort Lester. No, that doesn't sound right. That sounds a little, no. We'll just name him Lester. There we go. And you're gonna do pretty much the same thing, Lester, except you're gonna do sand instead of water. Yeah, works nicely. And then lastly, we just need someone to add the clay. So let's see. More is doing good. So we'll just get one more guy. Name him Mort. No, I picked him up. Gonna have a really simple job. Don't know, you know, it's just not gonna break as often. The more is better. Repeat that until your hands are full, and then add it. I don't like when it says move to coordinates. I'm just a little bit afraid that might break it. So we're gonna do this old school. Try again. There we go. Repeat that until your hands are empty. Hands empty. Right one. You know what? No. We're just gonna repeat this whole thing until the mortar storage is full. Yeah. I like that idea. It's full hand. Adds it. 1, 2. And they're still using the crude buckets. Okay. That looks like it will work. All things considered. Now, just to make it easy on me, I'm going to move this thing all the way here. What? I guess I tried to drop it on a berry bush. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we're gonna upgrade the good oven. 5, 6. Yep. And a bunch of bricks. Oh goodness, so many bricks. I'm glad that I moved it, so I'm not having to do that whole run back and forth. Even though I misclicked a brick. Yeah. Okay. Good oven, and we'll just move you right back to where we found you. And see what all we can make with you. Good bread, mushroom pie, berry pie, fish pie, apple pie. That's the golden ticket right there. That's the next thing we're gonna need. So I'm gonna need to build 2 more of the kitchen tables. 1 to make the raw pie, 1 to make crude dough, 1 to make good dough. Total of 3. Crude good pie, crude good pie, crude good pie. Crudely good pie. Okay, I'm trying to think. Let's review the list. Build a masonry. Done. We got clay bricks coming out. Build dough. Or masonry was the rough stone to shaped stone, but we did that as well. Build bricks. We are building bricks. Build dough. Halfway there. Build a metalwork. Haven't even started with that. Better toys? Nope. Medicine? Nope. Better clothes? Nope. But we did the farm. So there we go. That's what we got done off the list. Where we be farming, we be bricking, and we be rocking. Rocking and a rollin'. Something and Barbara Ann? I don't know. I'm not up with such things. Okay, but one way or the other, this has gone on for quite a while, despite not getting everything done on the list. So I'm going to call this episode here, purely for editing reasons. Hope you've enjoyed. See you next time. Outro!